call it stand for D-Day for. Right now I'm cold and shivering, so I'm going to call this quits real quick and record some more later. So I'll talk.
Point to if I ever get anyone's address besides this gentleman right here. What?
That fucking place. Not weird. The figurines.
It is not stated in my first constitutional amendment, sir. I informed the United States Federal District Court of this yesterday. They had no complaint. City Court. City Order.
How you doing today?
Oh, fine.
What we're doing here is enforcing the city ordinance about sound production
Oh, yeah.
devices.
Whatever. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
I could care less what you do.
Okay.
So you're going to limit my freedom of speech. Is that what you are telling me, sir? Is what you are telling me? You are limiting my freedom of speech. You are trying to abridge my First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States. Is that a correct assumption, sir? Is what you are telling me? I am not physically capable of speaking the way I need to speak without assistance. And my freedom to speak is guaranteed to me. If I need assistance, that's guaranteed to me also. I have to go through the city. I'm fighting the city. I'm grievancing the government, folks. Come on, guys, give me a break. I'm here trying to defend my constitutional rights. I have been a soldier. I am a veteran. I spent 6 years in the Army. I was willing to give my life for you, just like you're willing to give your life for me right now. And I am trying to defend your constitutional rights as well as my own. City rules do not apply if they violate my constitutional amendment, my constitutional rights. According to the dictionary, if you really want me to look it up, I can find it. Actually, I'm not going to worry about that. If you wish to give me a ticket, that is perfectly acceptable, and that's what needs to be done. But I will do what I need to do, sir. I should put something working. Pay that.
Ticket. Fucking kids.
You have so informed me, I am informing you that it violates my constitutional rights, my freedom of speech. Because I am incapable.
Okay, do you understand it's a violation of the city ordinance to use your vehicle? I'm informing you of that at this point.
Yes, I understand.
You cannot remain here more than 1 hour.
1 hour.
And I can't plug this meter. I can't stay here more than an hour. The Portland Police Department has just told for me. And they might try to place me under arrest if I do this. I'm grievancing the United States a PA system and a public address system. This is pretty pathetic here in the city when the police department does that to you. Don't worry, they're going to be back to tell me again, or to write me a ticket, or to try to place me under arrest. But they're going to have to do. Folks, I am a lowly person out here. I make less than $13,000 a year take home. I have no defense except my own voice. No one else is willing to do a thing for me without money. And now I've been informed that I can't even have to pay for this stuff to use it. I cannot even use it. That really bugs me. I spent 6 years in the Army, willing to give my life in the defense of you folks. Perfectly willing to die in your defense. Have no problem with it. Understood when I enlisted. I mean, man, folks, I am just so upset right now. I am so outraged at the treatment I'm receiving from these people. I cannot believe the police would actually come up here and tell me that I can't put money in this parking meter and stay here for more than an hour. And I can't use a public address system to hold an assembly that I'm allowed to by law and by right and by my first constitutional amendment. I cannot believe the police department would have even the nerve. And I even told them, I'm going, give me a break, guys. This is all I've got. This is all I can do. And they said, we're warning you. I again reiterate. My name is Brian L. Morgan. I was born and raised here in the city of Portland. I'm holding an assembly of right as entitled to me by the definition in Black Law Dictionary and is entitled to me under my First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States. I am experiencing the United States Federal District Court and its failure to judge my case adequately or to make any attempt to judge my case. I have filed a lawsuit against my employer and their owners for violations of my 7th Constitutional Amendment, my 6th Constitutional Amendment, and my 1st Constitutional Amendment, and my 13th Constitutional Amendment, Section 1. And the 13th Constitutional Amendment, Section 1, has to deal with enforced servitude and slavery. The 7th Constitutional Amendment deals with common law, and they cannot take more than $20 from you to exceed $20. If they do, you have a right to a trial by jury. You have a right to a trial by jury, and that is what I am demanding. I am demanding my trial by an impartial jury. I want 12 of you people here in Portland to be willing to sit and listen to my case. And it takes 12 people to hear a case concerning constitutional law. The court system says 6 people can listen to a civil lawsuit, but if it has anything to deal with constitutional law, it takes 12 or it does not affect. And that again is according to the dictionary definition. Then they violated my 6th Constitutional Amendment. They violated my right to trial by jury. I have not had any sort of trial by jury. I have been railroaded, given the shaft. I have been convicted by mail. I have been called a nuisance. They have lied about me. They have slandered me. They have defaced me. They have
In a
defamed
minute,
me.
the pigs will be here.
And then the police is going to come up here and tell me I can't speak with a PA horn. Not PA, a PA horn. our public address service. I can't do that here in the city of Portland without going down to the Multnomah County Court building on December 1st. Threw me in jail for that. Yes, folks, they threw me in jail. I went down to the Multnomah County Courthouse on December 1st and tried to get help, tried to get legal counsel, tried to get a judge to speak to me, tried to get anybody to speak to me. And what did they do? They threw me in jail. They filed federal trespassing charges against me. Alright, man, power to the people.
Fucking
They threw me in jail.
Go for it,
They
dude.
denied me my constitutional rights there. Do you think I have any concern for what they think at this moment in time? You don't. I don't. They can do whatever they want to do. I'm doing whatever I want to do. And that is that I'm holding this assembly because my constitutional rights have been violated, and I will not stand for it because I know it is against the law, and I can prove it if I can get my day in court. I am demanding my day in court. I'm demanding my day in court be January 4th of 1993. That gives them ample time to declare their defense. They've already convicted me, and they've convicted me once. They should be able to convict me again, don't you think? Or are they afraid? Are they afraid of a single man with the truth? Are they afraid of the truth? You bet they're afraid of the
This
truth.
is
Because the thing
hilarious.
is, if the truth comes out, they're going to have to pay me the money I want. Because I can prove it. So of course they're doing everything in their power to stop me from speaking. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to allow me in court because they're afraid. Oh, they're afraid of one single person. Why are they afraid of me? Because I went and I know their game. Everyone knows that the system is a game. It's what you know in the system and who you know in the system. Well, I don't know a lot of people in the system, but I sure know a lot about the system, and I can use that to my advantage. But you folks who are listening to me, the reason there are no details in what I'm saying besides the basic, what I'm fighting against and what I believe my constitutional amendments have been violated, is because I am acting as my own attorney. That is correct. You are looking at a definition in the black law dictionary of a common lawyer. I have studied common law. I spent the last 60 days
no cops yet. They
and
will be
most of my
here.
growing up studying the laws that affect me. It hasn't been to the last 60 days that I've really been reading the book. I've got books from the Multnomah County Library. I just went up there, told them what I was looking for, got the book, just sat down and read them. I spent hours and hours of reading these books. I do have the information. I am not talking out of my hat. If anyone wishes to come up here and ask me a question, I will attempt to answer it for them. If anyone wishes to come up and look at my evidence, which is sitting here in my truck, I will show them to it partially. You can't look at it in detail, but I can show you the general and explain it to you. These people do not want